Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons back on Mount Desma in freshly picked Tingle's Rosy Rupeeland, moistening a piggy fresh friendo. You see what I did there, piggy fresh? But yes, I want a bit more marbled meat, so we're here getting more marbled meat. I mean, it'll only get us one mega tingly, which kind of sucks. I may as well fight both pigs since I have the means to do so. Now, on my way over here, there was an entire trellis consisting of nothing but multi-bomb fruits, so I restocked up on those. And since we're here, I'm going to grab the bomb peaches as well. We have no major use for them, but still, it's a thing that we could do with our time and resources, so we may as well. Plus, of course, if you have the other ingredients, you can make more of the local speciality and sell it to the merchant on the pirate ship, and as I said, you will need money going forwards. We have 3 times what I would recommend at present, but hey diddly ho. Speaking of things I'd recommend at present, I'm going to actually make the Mega Tingly, so cooking montage, I guess? And with that, we're done. So, you may have noticed that I made a load of extra extraneous stuff as well. Yeah, I will admit, I wanted to have more stuff to sell because, well, we need money. And this is an easy way of making money. Sell what you've already got too much of. I was able to make a load of extra local recipes as well, and I forgot that, like, literally, the only reason why I couldn't make, like, Emperor Juice or Queen Juice is because I'm running low on sour watermelons. And yes, I myself am sour about that, but also, we got a load of local recipes, so I'll go and sell those duplicates at the top of Mount Desma just to show that port in action. And then, at last, we'll deal with you after what we do in this episode, because, like, I've been recording for basically 10 minutes at this point, and I've not really done anything of note, so yeah, we will fight our way through at least some of the Auros Ruins, but first, let's slip to the top of Mount Desma, hopefully run into a friend or two along the way, but we'll see. Now, you might also have noticed that since I don't have much in the way of skulls, so I was able to make 1 Mega Tingly and then just a butt ton of just regular Tinglies and no Tinglere, Tingleen, whatever. Also, I love how the dungeon music and the You Arrived in Mount Desma music just overlap with each other. That's just so perfect. But yes, this is kind of our shortcut to the top of the mountain, because this is... We've covered Desma's Labyrinth. It doesn't even need reiterating on my part. Now, I haven't forgotten, we do need to come back with a small bodyguard at some point, but that has to be put on the back burner for the moment. Despite what you might expect, the treasure chest we're missing in here, I don't think actually is a rupee good. So, it really is of minimal priority. But for now, let's head over to the left-hand bubble, and let the pirates know that, hey, we're going to cause a major inconvenience by summoning you at the top of a mountain. It looks like a broken bridge, but no, we've fixed every bridge in the land, apart from this one because it's a pier, and the one inside Desma's Labyrinth because it's in wood. No, it's in lava somehow. But hey, I wonder if they animated this before they decided that the ship could fly, because you can't really tell that it's floating, but it's floating. Yeah, sea of clouds, whatever. So, I may as well speed this up and just meet you back at the Auros Ruins, because I'm just going to be selling stuff, so why are you going that way? Bear with. Yes, we know how to use the ocarina. Yeah, but we know this. Why are you telling us this? Yeah, I know you disappear when I go off screen. Anyway, okay, now I'll meet you back at the Auros Ruins. kind of a passive observation on my part, but I like how, at this point, when we go into the tower, it takes a little bit longer for Tingle to appear on screen because the elevator has to travel further up. But anyway, yes, before anything else, we need to grab ourselves a bodyguard. Hopefully, an assertive one. Okay, we'll show off this feature. You ring the bell, and you do have to... Like, if you don't want any of the bodyguards that are here, you do have to pay a little tip, but then he'll reshuffle which ones are available. So it's only 200 rupees, and like that, we could pay for that twice with one of the local specialists I just sold. Never mind the Desma syrup that's worth a butt fuck, and oh, we have a medium and 2 large boys. Well, in this case, I believe this one's passive, this one's assertive but medium, and this is Mr. Big Boy. To pay 100 rupees of commission, and he's bursting with energy. He's Mr. Energy, or for short, Menergy. And he's, like, discounting the Drifter bodyguards, he's far and away the most expensive at a crystal whopping 7,000, but as a large assertive, he's worth the price. You will need Mr. Superhero here. And even if things go to pot, which they most likely will because this area sucks, see, look at that. He's 1 heart shy of how much health Yamori had, so he's a good man. Even if things do all go to hell, at least we have him as part of our collection, and he doesn't take damage unless we're in battle, so don't need to worry about that. Oh yes, hurry up, you may have noticed, yeah, there are certain, like, there are a couple of different, like, flavors of bodyguard. We've got the clowns, we've got the dogs, we've got the school children, we've got the superheroes now. There's a good spread. Hey, this is round 1. This is fairly easy, but you're gonna still want a bodyguard just to speed things along so you don't take too much damage. Also, note the little purple pustules on the floor. Yes, those are spikes. Yes, they will hurt if you get too close, as we established back in, what, episode 3? Oh, dearie Lou. But we fought one of these in the fairy garden when obtaining the iron herb, so it's nothing we haven't dealt with before. Just make them bang into something and then get into a battle with them. That was a good noise. And oh yes, the wizards, the pig wizard friends are sort of hanging around the Christmas tree, throwing spells at us. We'll deal with those when we can. Also, yes, the Oinkers can run into spikes. And they can also knock you out of battle, which is unfun. Everyone is stunned by everything. Well, this is going well. You see, this isn't even why I recommended having a bodyguard or getting a load of money together. This is just me being bad at the first thing. Obviously, though, this isn't going to be spectacularly easy, bearing in mind there's friends running at us from every direction. Run into a spike. Run into the spike repeatedly. Come on. You see, Mr. Energy Man, if you'd just joined the battle, everything would have been over by now. But no. You're going to get doinked. Look how the onomatopoeia for it is just gone, like G-O-N. But then again, that is how Japanese onomatopoeia works. In the same way that peko peko is the Japanese onomatopoeia for, like, bowing, and choo choo is the noise that Japanese mice make. So now we have Wario pigs. They look like Wario. I cannot be unconvinced of this. Okay, now we can fight the wizards head on. Also, there are knights. They charge. They have an unfantastic time for all involved. Can we get them all into one big arse pile? This would be very beneficial. Please, can we... Like, look at how much unfun we're having. Oh, we got a 10-man slicer. We can sell that to the armorer. And lose fucks of money in the process. I hate that when they charge at you, that can knock you out of battle. Like, that's cheap. Then again, I suppose, you know, what can you do? Anyway, we'll murder everyone here. Get another 10-man slicer for our troubles. Back up against the wall, walk right into them, and secure a victory without dipping below 300,000. Doing decently. And honestly, we won't take enough damage to merit a Tingly, but that's okay because we have plenty of them. In fact, have a second one for doing such a adequate job of guarding my body. There we go, back up to full. Now, I do know, as I said in the previous episode, if you dig around in here enough, You can find topazes, which are worth, I think, nearly 4,000 rupees, but I don't remember if that's just in a specific chamber or just generally in here. But anyway, we've made it one chamber deep. I'm just still digging. Oh, triangle chip. Can we get super chips in here? Because I still haven't shown those off. It bothers me somewhat just how enthusiastically I just said that. But yeah, I don't want to go too far up just yet. I'll hit a loading zone if it means getting a triangle chip. We could gamble a bunch of times. I just want to see a red chip just so I can show that they exist. Whatever, we'll head over here for now. Because over here is a place we can go. Statue depicting Bana Bana. Bana Bana. Do 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 do. Now, as I may have mentioned before, there are only 4 statues here, even though we've fought 5 bosses, because one of the 5 bosses was just the death bug a second time, and there's already a statue of that. So anyway, a single square of dirt turns into a large hole, and in here we have 3 chests. It doesn't matter which one you open. You get a tough shield from one, a poker lance from another, and shoulder spikes from the third. Like, it isn't a pick one, you only get one situation. It's just a jump into the hole, grab everything you've got. It's a porky armory. I remember, this statue alone is worth 10,000 rupees just from the map lady, so there's that as well. And we have a corrupt dangle, by which I mean a broken kitchen. Jump up and investigate the pot, wiggle your ass at Mr. Energy, and your prize is Auros Nampla, which is typically spelled as 2 words. It's sort of a soy sauce kind of fishy thing, which, for the life of me, I cannot remember if it's Taiwanese or Vietnamese. I know it's from that general area. I'll put on screen so I don't look like a culturally ignorant fool. Yeah, as a child I had no idea what that was, but then I had never heard of Bouillon either. So this game informs and entertains. Now, moving swiftly on, we have a second hole. This being another bad hole. Like, honestly, all the holes here are bad, but hey, we have an orb. What's happening inside the orb? Alas, the orb is dead, which could possibly be foreshadowing. Broken orb. Truly a crime against humanity. How dare you break free money? Surely there are super chips around here. You would have thought. You would have thought. If I could... Topaz, there you go. That's just like 4,000 rupees right there. 2, 3! Wow, I got lucky. We're gonna need luck. Things are only going to get less fun from here onwards, but on the plus side, take as long as you want to dig around, because the tower's not going anywhere. We have nothing to worry about ever again in terms of time limits. Now I'm just like, I'm really pushing my luck now. I got a bunch of topazes at once. One more, please. Just one. Red super chip. Please, anything? No? Okay, well, we'll just head onwards then. This one fucking sucks. So, what do we have in here? We have some friends riding other broken orbs. And also the big boys! Oh, this is a boss of some flavors. It's got good music, though. Now, as you could probably tell, bombs. I sold my last one because there are plenty of bombs just on display in here. Now, the problem here is you throw a bomb, it comes down, chases after you, and does this insane attack that, if you're not careful, can do a fuck crumpet of damage. So be unobholiously careful around these things. Admittedly, I think the blue one is worse in terms of, like, the damage it does with its special attack. So just keep the fuck away. I believe it does home in on you. Just watch the fuck out. The red one is less bad, because the blue one does this, and you can get comboed so very easily, like that, whereas the red one does, like, one supercharged, really powerful attack that happens all at once, whereas this one does several shorter ones that can, like, combo you in a fucking heartbeat. So, just have cares, and also get your fuck children away from me. I was trying to throw a bomb at you. Of course, they would stand as far away from the bomb flowers as possible, which I suppose is only sensible. But yeah, the thing is with these mini-bosses, you do need to kind of throw all care out of the window. You just stay away from the corners, because you can kind of get stuck in the corners like that. But hey, with one of the 999-man slicer, another valuable friend that we can sell for a fat profit, a chunkable profit, a sizable... We're having a good time here. But yes, you need to urgently not care about how much money you lose. This is why I said, come in with at least 100,000. Having 300,000 is a massive boon. Watch out for that. He does several. They do a good over 1,000 rupees of damage each. The thing is, at the same time, you're going to want to stay kind of close, just so that when he gets stunned, you can jump straight in and attack. But we did about half his health. So, I just love the music design here. It's just excellent for all involved. But yeah, we have lost so much money in this battle, mostly because of this fucker's attacks. I guess maybe they get more aggressive once the other one's been defeated, but we've done half his health, so let's just finish what we've started. By the way, if you get multiple enemies in the same dust cloud, then it doesn't divide the amount of damage you do. Of course you'd survive with a fucking sliver, you liver and onion. But this music is kind of a jam, though, to be fair. And also, Mr. Energy is kind of like half health, but hey, we're nearly done. There we go. Come on, just jump at me. Come bite my thumb. I hope you know the stakes. I'll put a slug between your shoulder blades and ask what light through yonder poser breaks. I have been iambic on that ass, ye ho bag. And so on. Not to completely plagiarize epic rap battles of history there. We'll finish you. And there's another 999-man slicer. I believe those are not a guaranteed drop. So, you know, if you get them, don't take them for granted. Now, we could go straight into the last chamber. But the last chamber is even harder, even insaner, and we're sort of running low on time in this episode anyway. Well, that said, there's still the cooking montage to consider, and I don't know. Now, just take a quick glance at the map here. Can we duck out to the side? We cannot, okay? If we head north, then we're kind of just in this next battle for the long haul. So I'm going to sort of lead back for the moment. And in the next episode, you will see why. I guarantee you will see why. For the time being, though, well, heal Mr. Energy up. He'll have so much energy. Energy! Ah! Power thirst! Yeah, that'll be... Will it be good enough, though? I suppose it'll have to be. I can rehire him again. And I guess I'll see you back in town just to show what those, like, equipment items that we have are worth. Because once you defeat the enemies here, they are gone forever. You don't need to worry about that. But, yeah, I'll just see you back in town. After all, just a friendly reminder, we do have things of substantial profit to sell. And I'll start with the right and work my way leftwards. First of all, Armorer, we have plenty of things that will tickle your pickles. Plural. So, first of all, the 999-man slicers. They sell for 15,000 a pop. And honestly, this is a good time to go back and, like, sell stuff just to recharge in anticipation of the final battle. Like, it's not the final boss by any means, but it's the final battle of the, triad of difficulties that the Auros Ruins will throw at us. So, as ever, you are never going to want to slow down getting money. Things are just going to suck forever until we're done. Almost 3,000, but not quite. I nearly put in 29,000 there. And be not of the forgetting, if you put in a price that he doesn't like, if you go over the numbers that I'm selling for, then he'll just give you 1 rupee and take the item off you, so have a care. Poker Lance is 3,500. Give me money. Take as long as you fucking need, apparently. Now, we've got the 10-man slicer as well, like, not to be confused with the 999-man slicer, and bearing in mind, the difference is something in that, like, we sold a 999-man slicer for 15,000. You can sell the 10-man slicer for 8,800. So clearly, you know, we were being underpaid for the 999-man slicers. You know, I could sell you 2 10-man slicers, and that would be worth more than 1 999-man slicer. And if that's not something very wrong with your economy, I don't know what is. But yes, I heavily suspect that at the very least, the Poker Lance, Shoulder Spikes, and Tough Shield you can probably get from elsewhere in the game, like in the other Oinker fortresses. Like, maybe you can dig them up, maybe they're, like, enemy drops, I'm not 100% sure, but you can get them elsewhere, probably. This is just a free... It's just free. Now, do we have anything for you? I don't think we do. We appear to not do? We do not. It was worth a check anyway. Speaking of things that are worth a check, CHEQUE, give me some more money. It's only an extra 10,000, and also the orb. As I said, you can't go wrong with getting a quick cash injection. Just trust me. Just trust me on all things that leave these lips. Would these lips lie to you? Yeah. There you go. Nearly 12,000 rupees just for doing a spot of digging. And finally, 5 gambles. Ah. My clairvoyance has let me down. Well, I got one. I've never got none so far. I know that's pushing my luck somewhat, but... Hey! It can be done. 5,000 rupees. And we still got one. So, I still have a decent track record. Oh, and there's one more. You. Nope, you. And, yay! And the last one was inside the Goron. Okay, so now that we're all done, we'll head back to the Auros Ruins, where I will quite happily tell you that I have been and will continue to be tessellating hexagons, and in the next episode, we will enter the final arena of here, take on the final fight of the Auros Ruins, unless you count an optional bonus thing, which we will also be covering in the next episode, assuming all goes at least passably, and we'll see what awaits us at the very back. So, yeah, can't wait for that to see you then for that. I'm still digging because I don't want to do it, but oh, there we go, super chip at last. Okay, now I can end the episode a adequately contented man. Stop rambling, Tess, you absolute goof nugget.